Hello there, it is Kante here playing through Sonic Riders, and today we're going to actually cover some more gear. Now, I've already covered the gear in the shop, but there's still more gear if you go into the mission mode and then view the treasures. So the thing is, during the missions, there are certain missions where you can collect junk, and certain missions where you can collect, plans. Like, the containers for the plans for these gear look like junk, but they're not, and there's only like one per stage. So what I'm gonna do is repair all these gear. The thing is, the more junk you can collect, the more gear you can repair. And the thing is, you need a certain amount of junk to repair each gear. Like, you'll notice they have kind of a formula for different colored junk for the requirements you need to repair each gear. Oh, huh. Actually, hold on a second. It looks like I don't have enough junk for this gear, so I'm gonna play a mission and see if I can get more junk. So in particular, I'm gonna need green junk, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so now we're going to check out those gear that I unlocked from the mission mode. So first of all, I'm going to check out the powerful gear.
Let's play.
So as you can probably guess, the powerful gear's advantage is that it's got a lot better power than usual. So I'm gonna get to a place where I can test it out, and the thing is, yeah, that's actually really nice. You maintain 155 speed even on rough terrain. So yeah, that's really good. I mean, after all, it is the gear with the most power in the game, but... And even though, like, power isn't really as significant as some other things in this game, it's still really cool that you can maintain speed that's almost normal. As a matter of fact, with power-type characters, 155 speed is normal. Ooh boy, that was... So yeah, and when she's when your character levels up to level 3, the power goes up a bit, so... the thing is, like, when you level up, obviously your power is gonna be better, so... When your levels are maxed out, the power is... 160, so... Yeah, that makes sense, because it's an improvement over 155. Okay, so we are moving on to... another gear, the fastest. Now the thing is, E10000G, even though he's a power type character, has the same stats as Sonic and Shadow and Ulala, so it's good. So he's okay to use if you want to compare gear to those people. So anyway, as the name implies, this gear has the fastest speed of any extreme gear in Sonic Riders. It also has better boosting speed than normal in levels 1 and 2. But the problem is it's kind of hard. It's hard to get to full speed because your gear needs to accelerate, and this gear has really poor acceleration. And worse yet, you can't get air from taking shortcuts, so you have to stop by air pits quite a bit. You can still get air from leveling up and getting in air pits, but it is still pretty risky. But otherwise, like, the speed is actually really good. It's over 200 and I haven't even leveled up yet. So even though this gear is fast, I can't really say it's the best because it has issues with using air. Like you'll notice, my air content is really low, so I can't really use this thing to its full advantage. And it's hard to get the thing up to speed too, because once you slow down, it's kind of hard to get back up to speed because the acceleration is so bad. So you have to... So you kind of have to find your way around that. So anyway, like, I checked this gear before, and its maximum speed at level 3 is 219, with characters like Sonic and E10000G, so that is fast, but again, this gear isn't the best, so yeah. Can't really recommend it. This gear is gonna be... So yeah, this gear isn't the best. So now we're moving on to the Turbo Star. It looks like a lot like the gear that's like the Accelerator, and it's supposed to because it's like the Accelerator, only a lot better. Actually, I'm gonna... So just to demonstrate, I'm gonna brake a bit and then get up to speed. Actually, I'm gonna wait until I can get a straightaway. It's too crowded here. So... This is going to be harder than I thought. So yeah, notice the acceleration's really awesome on this thing. But the problem is the boosting speed and the standard speed aren't. So this gear isn't really that good either. The boosting speed is reduced by, like, either 20 or 30. So, like in this case, I'm at level 2 and the boosting speed is 200, which is normal for level 1. So, yeah, that's not good. So, yeah, this thing, like, even though this thing accelerates like a boss, it's still not really that good. Okay, so we're moving on to one last gear. And that gear is the Legend. So yeah, the performance doesn't look good. So in the description of this gear, it says the gear has really good air ability. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Like, it probably has to do with getting the tricks, so I'm gonna... So I think wait, I do know what that means, and that... What it means is that you can get really high on trick ramps without, having to charge up, so... Which is helpful in that you can, take ramps and stuff without having to charge up. Like, notice even though I didn't charge up at all, I went really high. Normally you'd have to hold the jump key to charge. But the thing is, charging slows you down, so the gear is faster in that respect. But the problem is, this gear doesn't get air from tricks. I think it gets air from any and every other method, though. Problem is that speed is a lot less, too. It's reduced. Normally, Shadow's standard speed is 162, but not with this gear. Oops, I missed. Oops, done again. It would be interesting if you could ride on the places where the houses are, but I guess not. It's just there for scenery. So with this gear, like, I might be able to use it on time attacks, but I'm not really sure. It's got better, like... I mean, you can kind of save time by not having to charge up, but... otherwise it doesn't really have any particular advantages. So yeah, that's all the gear, and... honestly, a lot of those gear are examples of gear that aren't really that good. Like, 2 of them are average, or kind of anyway, but there are 2 of them that aren't really that good, so yeah.